What if I told you that most of the stress you experience is self-inflicted? In our pursuit of a meaningful life, we often complicate things more than necessary. Today, we will explore powerful Stoic tips to help you simplify your life, relieve stress, and find tranquility in the chaos. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss insightful content like this. Now, let's get started. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, provides us with profound yet practical advice on navigating life's complexity. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, accept what we cannot, and maintain an inner calm regardless of external turmoil. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is to not make things harder than they need to be. This principle can be broken down into several practical tips that we can apply to our daily lives. Let's explore these Stoic tips and see how they can bring more simplicity and peace into our existence. First, let's talk about the importance of focusing on what we can control. The Stoics believe that the world is divided into two realms, things we can control and things we cannot. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, often reflected on this in his meditations. He emphasized that we should only concern ourselves with our actions, thoughts, and decision. Everything else, other people's opinions, the weather, the economy, are outside our control. By focusing on what we can control, we can free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Imagine you are stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. You can either stress about the situation, honking your horn in frustration, or you can accept that you cannot control the traffic and use the time to listen to an audiobook, reflect on your day, or simply practice deep breathing. By shifting your focus to what you can control, your reaction, you transform a potentially stressful situation into a moment of calm and productivity. Next, let's delve into the concept of accepting what we cannot change. This Stoic principle is closely tied to focusing on what we can control. Acceptance does not mean resignation or passivity. It means recognizing reality and choosing to respond constructively. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, taught that events themselves do not disturb us. Rather, it is our judgments about those events that cause distress. By accepting what we cannot change, we can approach life's challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. Consider a scenario where you receive unexpected bad news. Instead of spiraling into panic or despair, a Stoic approach would be to acknowledge the situation, distinguish between what you can and cannot control, and then decide on the best course of action. This acceptance allows you to remain composed and effective, rather than being paralyzed by fear or anger. Another crucial Stoic tip is to simplify your desires. According to the Stoics, many of our problems arise from wanting too much or chasing after things that do not contribute to our well-being. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, advised that, to live a happy life, one must reduce their desires rather than increasing the means to satisfy them. By simplifying our desires, we can focus on what truly matters and achieve greater contentment. For instance, rather than striving for material wealth, which is often accompanied by stress and dissatisfaction, focus on cultivating meaningful relationships, learning new skills, or contributing to your community. These pursuits are more likely to bring lasting fulfillment. When you simplify your desires, you remove a significant source of unnecessary complexity and stress from your life. Another practical Stoic tip is to practice mindfulness and presence. Being present means fully engaging with the current moment, rather than being distracted by past regrets or future worries. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to confine yourself to the present as a way to stay grounded and focused. By practicing mindfulness, we can reduce the mental clutter that makes life feel overwhelming. To integrate mindfulness into your daily life, try setting aside a few minutes each day to meditate or practice deep breathing exercise. You can also incorporate mindfulness into routine activities, such as eating, walking, or even washing dishes. By paying full attention to the sensations and experiences in the present moment, this simple practice can help you stay calm and centered amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It is also vital to cultivate gratitude, a central Stoic practice. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. The Stoics believe that by regularly reflecting on the good things in our lives, we can develop a more positive and resilient mindset. Seneca advised practicing gratitude every day, not just for the big things, but also for the small, often overlooked blessings. You can start a daily gratitude journal where you jot down a few things you are grateful for each day. This simple habit can transform your perspective and help you appreciate the beauty and goodness in your life, reducing the tendency to complicate things with unnecessary desires or complaint. Now, let us explore the concept of voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believe that periodically exposing ourselves to discomfort can strengthen our resilience and help us appreciate what we have. Epictetus recommended practicing voluntary discomfort by, for example, fasting, taking cold showers, or sleeping on the floor. These practices teach us that we can endure hardship and that our well-being does not depend on external comfort. Consider incorporating voluntary discomfort into your routine in small, manageable ways. For example, try skipping a meal occasionally, taking a cold shower, or spending a day without technology. These experiences can build mental toughness and remind you that true contentment comes from within, not from external circumstances. Another powerful Stoic tip is to practice negative visualization. This involves contemplating worst-case scenarios to prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for potential challenges. By imagining the worst, we can reduce the fear of the unknown and develop a more balanced perspective on our problem. Marcus Aurelius often used this technique to remind himself that even the worst situations are manageable and transient. To practice negative visualization, take a few moments each day to imagine a situation you fear or worry about. Visualize how you would respond and cope with it. This exercise can help you build confidence and resilience, knowing that you can handle whatever life throws at you. Let's not forget the importance of self-discipline in simplifying our lives. The Stoics believe that self-discipline is the foundation of a virtuous and fulfilling life. By exercising self-control and making deliberate choices, we can avoid impulsive actions and decisions that complicate our lives. Epictetus emphasized that true freedom comes from self-discipline, as it allows us to act in accordance with our values and principles. To cultivate self-discipline, start by setting clear goals and intentions for yourself. Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps, and create a plan to achieve them. Practice self-control in everyday situations such as resisting the urge to procrastinate, choosing healthy foods, or sticking to a budget. Over time, these small acts of self-discipline can lead to greater simplicity and harmony in your life. Finally, let's discuss the value of community and connection in simplifying our lives. The Stoics understood that we are social beings and that meaningful relationships are essential for a fulfilling life. By fostering strong connections with others, we can find support, share our burdens, and experience a sense of belonging. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the importance of contributing to the common good and working together with others. To build and maintain meaningful connections, prioritize spending quality time with family and friends. Engage in activities that foster a sense of community, such as volunteering, joining clubs or groups, or participating in local events. By cultivating a strong support network, you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and reduce unnecessary stress and complexity. In conclusion, the Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom for simplifying our lives and finding peace amidst the chaos. By focusing on what we can control, accepting what we cannot change, simplifying our desires, practicing mindfulness and gratitude, embracing voluntary discomfort, using negative visualization, cultivating self-discipline, and fostering meaningful connections, we can avoid making things harder than they need to be. Thank you for joining us in exploring these practical Stoic tips for simplifying your life. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with applying Stoic principles in your life, so please leave a comment below. Until next time, stay calm and carry on with simplicity and wisdom.